What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I'm going to break down an electro groove inspired by artists like DMX, Krew, Egyptian Lover and that kind of old school electro sound. So I'll go through the drums, synths, bass, effects, vocals, all that good stuff. But first I'm going to give you a little listen and then I'll go through it bit by bit. So I'm going to just play it here. It's kind of a real quick short arrangement but it works, so yeah, let's just get straight into it. Start with a solid 808 for that Egyptian Lover sound. The bass is from our pack, so all the sounds here except the 808s are from all of our Krew audio bundles.
Federal rates of speed, freak people the fuck out. Off to the left, freak people the fuck out. Federal rates of speed, freak people the fuck out. Off to the left, freak people the fuck out.
Another loop from our Sinister Synths pack. A vocal from our effects box. Our latest 2002 transmissions, the vocal. And then we resampled our another Sinister Synths again. We just took a little slice.
Federal rates of speed, freak people the fuck out. Off to the left, freak people the fuck out. Federal rates of speed, freak people the fuck out. Off to the left, freak people the fuck out. For example, the notion of the afterlife destiny of the soul. For example, the notion of the afterlife destiny of the soul. Off to the left, freak people the fuck out. Federal rates of speed, freak people the fuck out. Off to the left, freak people the fuck out. Federal rates of speed, freak people the fuck out. Off to the federal rates of speed,
Keep in let's hear the bass alone.
freak people the fuck out. Off to the left, freak people the fuck out.
So I'm going to break it down bit by bit, but all of these sounds are from Krew Audio. So the bass is from Krew Audio, Sinister Synths. The synth line is from Krew Audio, Sinister Synths. Then we have effects box, which is this sound. Then the first vocal, the first vocal is from
Federal rates of speed, freak people the fuck out.
our very first vocal pack. It's called Spoken Words and Phrases. And then the second vocal is from our latest one in Krew Transmissions 2002. This is it here,
For
solo.
example, the notion of the afterlife destiny of the soul.
And then Sinister Synths. So if you want any of them, the link is in the description. You get 30% off your first order as well. So basically we started with a strong 808 kick drum. And we just kind of tuned it to the way we wanted it, so it didn't sound that punchy when we first programmed it. This is just the 808 core kit from Ableton, so everyone will have this in their Ableton Live, no matter what version you're using. So we just started off, we put the kick drum on a separate channel. Punchy kick, just messed around with the tone, decay and the drive to get it how we wanted. Added a little bit of this vintage effect here. So it really does sound like a fat 808 kick drum, exactly like Egyptian Lover. Sometimes you hear Defect, DMX Krew using sounds like this and many other electro producers. Then we just added, so I'll show you the pattern on the kick drum actually. So this is the pattern. So it's a nice broken beat, and then we added another 808, exact same, we just duplicated this. So hold on, let me just solo it without the bass, and command loop. This is the pattern we've made here. So we have a hat, a closed, two open hats. As you can see, it's running along. There's a choke on this, so that means when the closed hat and the open hat, they won't play together. So you can see with this one's a little bit longer than the second one here, because the closed hat comes in again, which cuts off the open. Then we layered up the clap and the snare. Simple pattern. Added a little rim shot in. So a lot of the drums are just going on in these two channels, so that's like why the project looks quite small, because we kind of have all our drums here. These are quite handy just to get you in a nice quick flow of jamming when you have everything in a drum rack. So like I put this together in probably 2 or 3 minutes, probably less. And then we add our loop. So this, we just dragged and dropped this straight from Sinister Synths. I was actually going to resample it, but it just fitted perfectly, so I was like, we don't need to change it. It's actually the kind of sound I was looking for. There's a bit of movement in it. These sounds are great for resampling if you do want to get them. But this is the loop here with the drums. Just cut some of the 120 Hz out. That bass just reminds me of Defect Live back in the day. So yeah, we start with the bass, then we bring in the vocal in. So if you are making your own bass line like this, you can use an arpeggiator and just kind of open and close the filter. You can even throw an LFO on it, map it to your filter, and it'll just give it that little bit of movement in it, so it's not so rigid. And then the first vocal comes in. So this vocal is pitched down -3 semitones, so it doesn't sound so dark. So this is it normally.
Incredible rates of speed. Freak people the fuck out.
When you pitch it
Off to
down
the left and freak people the fuck out.
with the
Incredible
rest.
rates of speed. Freak people the fuck out.
Just have a little bit of delay and reverb here, and mostly overdrive. Off maybe.
Incredible rates of speed. Freak people the fuck out. Off to the left. Freak people the fuck out. Incredible rates of speed. Freak people the fuck out. Off to the left. Freak people the fuck out.
It's the little delay automation, which is I always have set up on all my projects. You probably see it's a space echo from Waves. This is it here, and I just have it set the way I like. It's a space echo preset, but then you can just change the time, the feedback, stereo width to have it the way you want it.
Off to the left. Freak people the fuck out.
And again, this is another drag and drop from Sinister Synths. The two of them just worked well together, so I left them. They conflict a little bit, but it kind of sounds good, so I thought I'll just leave it like that. But if you want to drop these into sampler, simpler, they're really good for chopping up or just replaying them in a different sequence. Again, this is another just effect. It's kind of like a synthy sound. You can get this in our effects box. So if you go to, so you can get these Sinister Synths and effects box in a bundle. So if you go to create audios after our bundle, effects pack, it's in here. It's number 6, I think. And we just played it in on the keyboard. with the rest of the sounds. It's very hypnotic and kind of psychedelic sounding, and then we add in a new vocal. So this is from our brand new pack, Krew Transmissions 2002, and yeah, this is just the vocal. We also pitched this one down as well, but here on the keyboard, because we have it in flat. A little bit of reverb, delay and overdrive. We just leave the bass running through. And then this is from Sinister Sins again, but we've just resampled it here so you can see what we've done. We just dragged it in basically into sampler or simpler and just cut out a bit, have a nice little fade out on it, and just made our own little synth out of this basically. You'll see what's going on here. A little bit of delay and saturation, EQ, not too crazy. Also some parallel compression. The vocal again. And then we play them elements together, so we haven't done that yet. We haven't played the forced vocal, the synth and the effect. You just can't beat the 808 for electro. So I don't really make too many electro videos, but if it's something you'd like to see in the future, please let me know and I'll happily make some more like this. If you want to get the sounds, the link is in the description. Our free pack is also there. And yeah, if you can like, comment, subscribe, it'll really help me grow the channel and I can keep making these videos every week completely free.